My name's Lauren. I live in the Boston area on the South Shore. I remember calling you up and say, Dave, tell me about what you're doing now. Tell me about this other part of your career and how is it? And it was great to hear in your voice your level of fulfillment and excitement. You kind of went down the path of, really just understanding what makes me tick and what makes me excited about business, about work. And it sounds a little corny, but at the end of the day, it's people. I love empowering people. I love helping people. And I knew that whatever I got involved in would have to have an element of that. I looked at my boss in the corporate world and I looked at that ladder and said, that's not where I want to be. So why fight the fight over the next 10, 20 years to get to that position? And this was a way to still be involved, to still have some control, but have a little bit of the model and the efficiencies worked out for you. I was looking for something to be a little bit more involved, but not necessarily, 9 to 5 or the 80-hour work week of running your own business on site. The first path was really understanding what did I want out of it and what did I see in this. So we looked at a number of different things, and I learned a lot about myself through that process and saying, at first I remember saying, I don't care what it is, it's all about the people. And then I said, well, at the end of the day, I do though. I want to be proud of what it is and excited to tell people about it, because so much of it is promoting and broadcasting, your model and what that business is. A lot of Rumble was right time, right place. And it started in New York City and has built a extremely loyal community. Just to see people coming out of a class and their, endorphins are flying and they're like, wow, that was cool. It's just fun to see how 45 minutes of an empowering, fun, low lights, loud music, it's a vibe, and people come out and it just completely shifts their day. One of the challenges with Rumble is it was a little bit of a guess. I have no doubt the brand will take off. It's just a little bit slower than expected because the brand did not have that recognition. Same with my first. We were the first of that. My first franchisee were the first in Massachusetts, in New England, let alone in the area of the country. So it was a little bit of an on-ramp to try and break through that. You have to have a little bit of a ability to take a risk and have faith in the process. There's pros and cons to running your own business and pros and cons to, starting your own small retail store or a franchise or anything. The beauty is that you have some of that control and that excitement and ownership and involvement.